Welcome back to the Lazy A-Hole Ranch, everyone. My name is Allie, and today I have some exciting news here at the ranch. We are getting upgraded internet. Starlink has shipped. We needed a mast for our setup, but why spend $55 when you have a section of tower, a bit of trampoline frame, and some flat stock lying around? We also don't get any TV signal out here either, so we decided to see if we could mount a TV antenna to the tower as well, just in case that extra few feet might help.
Chase your tail light. I'll be under your skin, letting you go for a while, then I'm taking you in. Your face like diamonds, a glimmer and punch. Shiny predator with a golden gun. Space age girl machine. Space age girl machine. Space age girl machine. Thought you lost me, but I'm right behind. I'm dirty and I'm fancy, and I'll make you blind. Your face like diamonds, a glimmer and punch. A shiny predator with a golden gun. Space age girl machine. 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 Space age girl machine.
Now, we're not going to do some kind of unboxing video because there's plenty of those on the internet, but we are going to talk a lot about our experience with Starlink today. So far, the only complaints I have is A, it's super duper expensive. When you live out here in the middle of nowhere and you don't have any options really to speak of, it just becomes like a necessary evil. Lucky for me, I was able to take on an extra side project to help pay for the cost of the antenna. The only complaint I have, it was in regards to shipping. They sent us the initial notification that the equipment was shipping, but it was not supposed to arrive until Tuesday, and it showed up a day early, and we never got notification from the shipping company or from Starlink that it had been delivered. So it sat at the bottom of our driveway and got rained on quite a bit, and everything inside was pretty well soaked. Hopefully that won't hurt the router or any of that stuff. We'll find out when we go to plug it in, but that's really my only complaint. I don't think we're gonna have any complaints about the service. I think we're gonna be so happy. We decided the best course of action is going to be to unhook the bolts up here and tip it down onto this sawhorse, and then we can go ahead and mount the dish. So before we get to the Starlink install and my first impressions, I'll give you a brief overview of the microwave setup that we are replacing, because a lot of people don't know a lot about microwave internet. Microwave internet is easiest explained as Wi-Fi on steroids. Instead of buried cable or fiber optic, your signal travels over the air as a radio signal. They use towers with antennas, and then on your end you have a dish to receive that service. Some of the problems are that you need a line of sight to the tower in order to get a signal, so terrain and weather can be an issue. It's also a shared bandwidth, so the more customers online, the lower the speed. That has been our main issue with this service, and I know that it's a similar issue with Starlink users now that the beta test is over, but their baseline is still better than what we're moving away from. And that brings us to the Starlink install. So Mike is going to cut this out, and this will be for the mounting stuff on the base of this dish.
I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door, looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. And I met you. Now I'm down to earth, it's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you.
The installation was ridiculously easy. There's an app that you use to check for obstructions, and once you choose your install location, you simply clip the dish into the mast or mount that you ordered, or in our case made. Run the plug inside, either using one of their cable routing kits, which range anywhere from $26 to $37 at the time I'm editing this video, or just route it yourself. And then once you get your cable routed, you simply plug into the router hardware that comes with your dish. As soon as you plug it in, it begins looking for satellites, and you can use the app to calibrate your setup and create your home network. If you want to attach it to a wired network in your home, you will need to order a separate Ethernet adapter, which is $25 right now. Mike was going to try and use his airport for routing, but the adapter goes between the dish and the router, and Mike couldn't see a way to make his router work for their setup. You can also purchase an additional mesh Wi-Fi router from Starlink for $130, but I think we're going to look into our options a little bit more first. To order Starlink, you will need to put down a deposit of $99, and once you come up on the waiting list, they give you 7 days to finalize your order before they automatically cancel and refund that deposit. The hardware cost for us was $549 since we placed our deposit in 2021, but you should know that new users can expect that cost to go from $549 to $600. Add $50 for shipping and handling, plus all applicable taxes, and that brought our grand total to $625.36. It's a lot to drop at once, and like I said before, I had to do a couple project things in order to make that happen, but it's well worth it here. And finally, let's talk about the speed of Starlink. I just wanted to interrupt this video really quick to say thank you for supporting us by watching our videos. If you're looking for another way to support us, head on over to our website, lazyaholeranch.com. There you can find a selection of handmade soap and lotion that I've made just for you. This soap here is my dandelion soap. It smells so good. And since I just redid the website this month, everything is on sale until the end of August. 25% off. Head on over, lazyaholeranch.com. Thanks, guys. And now let's get back to this video. The baseline for our new Starlink installation has been about double what our normal service provider was. Starlink is out of beta testing and distributing their service worldwide, so during peak hours, it really isn't dissimilar to the service that we're used to, but we're also seeing the benefits. Instead of the spinning wheel of death on everything that we want to watch, we have limited interruptions now. I feel like it's a little more sensitive to weather interruptions than our old service, but we also don't get a lot of extended storm activity here. And please note, though, we've only had the service for like maybe 4 or 5 days. but we like it enough that we've already canceled the old internet, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a reduced uptime on uploading, like this video in particular. We average anywhere from 20 to 80 megabits per second download speeds, and our upload has been anywhere from 4 megabits per second till over 20 megabits per second. I will take that because our old service would often leave me hanging at 0.5 megabits per second or less for uploads. I would usually start my uploads right before I went to bed, and it wouldn't always be finished in the morning. I do feel like this has been a game changer, but I don't think you're going to be seeing those 100 to 250 megabits per second unless they make some changes to their service, though we do see those speeds on off hours and overnight. I'm still extremely pleased with the switch and would absolutely do it again, even with the high expense. I hope you found this information interesting and useful. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing if you like this style of content. I hope the rest of your day is as amazing as you are, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon. I love you guys. Goodbye.